just when I think you can't stoop any lower, you blatantly lie through your teeth.
It's the truth.
It's the last desperate throes of a man whose place in this world becomes less relevant by the minute.
I've barely even scratched the surface.
I think we've heard enough.
The day he was sentenced, he told me everything. How much he hated you, how much he wanted you stopped.
He's my son. He wouldn't do that to me.
Oh, you've no idea what he's capable of. Go on, Jamie. Put her out of her misery.
Jamie?
I'm so sorry, Mum. Mum.
And I thought our family were a car crash.
Honestly, I didn't know who you were.
And yet here you are, showing up like your brother did, and like your mum, when all I want is to be left alone.
I don't blame you for being wary, all right? I still can't get my head around it all.
If you or any more of your low-life family come anywhere near Vic again, playing your mind games, you're gonna regret it.
Fine. I understand. It's just... I'm not like my brother.
You still here?
It's been brewing for a while now. I'm sorry you got caught up in the middle of it.
Not exactly how I intended to announce our relationship to the world.
Kim was out of line. I can only apologise.
Thanks for sticking up for me. Although, you did kind of throw Jamie under the bus there.
Sorry. Sorry. Rona, I couldn't borrow you for a moment, could I?
Sorry. Please tell me that Leo didn't witness any of that.
Wait, oh no, Paddy took him through to the back with Moses.
Thank you.
So, great, man. That's a surprise.
You're telling me.
OK. I've read in magazines and things that sometimes people who are going through the menopause can make interesting choices.
Wow. That's a very brave and interesting conversation, Moran. Sorry, what are you trying to say?
No, I'm only thinking about you and Leo, OK? And I think it's great that you're getting back out there after Pete. I do, it's great. But are you sure Graham's the right guy? I mean, it doesn't seem like the most amicable situation.
Yes, I know. It's not ideal, but I am not rushing into anything.
Well, Rona's taste in men's taken a bit of a nosedive.
Maybe she's going through a strong silent type phase.
Or maybe she's completely lost her mind.
Mum.
Get away from me.
Look, you shouldn't have found out like that, OK? I'm sorry. I need to explain.
You are not the man I thought you were, Jamie.
Things were so different between us back then.
Huh. Yeah. You told me over and over again what a dreadful mother I was. But I didn't realise that carried a prison sentence.
I never meant for that to happen. Really, I didn't.
But it did. You know, I've been betrayed countless times in my life, but this one... This'll take some beating. I want you all out of my house.
Mum, please.
From now on, you're no son of mine.
Mum!
Hey! Sorry I'm late.
Daddy!
Hey! You all right, little man? You been having fun?
I think I might have scared him a little bit telling ghost stories.
Oh, well, it is Halloween, but you're a tough little fella, aren't you?
Kids, do you want to just pop upstairs for a little bit? We need a grown-up chat.
Sure. Come on, guys.
Thanks.
Everything all right? Archie been behaving himself?
Oh, yeah. He grazed his knee earlier, but he's fine.
So what's up?
I found some weed on the pirate ship.
Weed?
Yeah, weed. Drugs.
Seriously?
Yeah. I went in there to get the first aid kit, and there it was. I've been racking my brains to think whose it could be.
Well, you don't think it could be Gabby's, do you?
No, I don't suppose. Look, don't take this the wrong way, but I know that you've been under a lot of stress recently, and you haven't been to any of your NA meetings, have you?
Well, you think it's mine?
Well, it's got to belong to somebody.
I honestly can't believe what you're suggesting.
Why did you come here?
It's kind of impulsive. Well, as impulsive as you can get with half an hour walk and 2 bus rides. I do drive. I'm a perfectly functioning adult. It's just my car spends more time in the garage than being driven. I'm rambling, sorry. I didn't come here to harass you. You believe me, don't you?
It's so weird. You're his brother.
It's either the most messed up coincidence in history.
Or it's the universe trying to tell us something.
I love it when you quote me.
Not sure I believe in destiny.
I believe you, though. About Lee. What he did. But he's gone now, and I don't really know what I'm supposed to feel about him.
He's your brother. You wouldn't be human if you didn't miss him.
I just don't know where it went wrong for him. Why he was like that. This is me. Thanks for giving me the time of day. I'm nothing like him. It's important you know that.
I know you know.
Maybe someday we can throw caution to the wind and see where this destiny thing takes us.
Maybe.
You could have just kept quiet and walked away. But no, you had to do the most damage possible.
I was provoked.
You know, I would have actually thought after all this time you might have some affection for this family. Turns out you are just a sad, nasty, feeble little man.
If I were you, I'd be grateful I didn't tell them anything else. I meant what I said earlier. Stay out of it. If you ever even tried to manipulate me again, it's all coming out.
Oh, Sam! I can smell your lunch. Oh,
that's better. Hey, kids are exhausting. I don't know why they love me so much.
it's because you've got a young soul. Your aura's all shiny and new.
Do you reckon?
Children are drawn to it, you know, like moths to a flame, like flies around.
Well, I'll stop you there. How about let's go and sit down, now that I've managed to give me entourage the slip. Thanks a lot, guys. It's great.
All right.
Yeah?
I feel rotten about what me and Mum did with Lydia's money. I am proper sorry.
Yeah, well, it was bang out of order. But you're lucky, because I was locked out hold grudges for long. Especially when it's family.
Great, that's great. I mean,
It's great.
Belle,
Yeah.
sweetheart, will you please give me a hand coaxing Sam away from that welly before he's sick?
Ew.
I've only just got the smell out of it from the last time.
Right, well, let's distract him with some party games.
Brilliant. And I could count on you to save the day.
Come in. Are you working?
Might as well. Dad can take Amber trick-or-treating now. What do you want?
I'm here to see if you're okay.
As if you care. Get lost.
You know, you shouldn't listen to Noah. He's just a little troll.
Yeah, like that wasn't exactly what you wanted to happen.
No.
The only reason you invited me round was so you and your mates could take the mick. I'm surprised you haven't plastered it all over social media by now.
You really think I'd do that?
Leanna, it's exactly the sort of thing you'd do. Yeah, I bet you all had a good laugh.
You know, if I were you, I wouldn't be so harsh with the one person who's trying to be your friend.
You're not my friend.
Well, I used to be. You're pretty much the only half-decent guy around here. I mean, blame my dad for making me live miles from civilization, because I'm going nowhere.
I was never a pothead.
OK, if it's not yours...
It's not.
Then whose is it?
Everything all right?
Well, you want to watch yourself, Doug. Before you get accused of being a druggie.
What's this?
I found some marijuana on the pirate ship. That's drugs, Dad. You smoke it to get high.
Yeah, and guess who's getting the blame?
Oh, right.
You know, this is a real indication of just how much you trust me. If you think I'd stash drugs in your back garden...
OK, if you found some hidden alcohol, you would suspect me, wouldn't you? So I had to ask the question, Jay.
Yeah, to me, and no one else. I mean, not even Gabby, who, let's face it, isn't exactly an angel.
Oh, right, well, maybe I should start doing random urine tests on the kids as they're so going off the rails. Shall I start with Dottie? See what she's hiding?
You know, you need to take some time out to consider just how insulting this is. You clearly don't trust me.
Will you two please stop it? I just want to say, please don't fall out over this. I know that greenery isn't yours. Because it's mine. And I can't stand by and watch you two argue about it. I'm sorry.
Hang on. You're my dad. You don't even know what marijuana is.
Oh, I do. I've been using it to help with my back. I've been struggling so much, and it was a last resort.
Oh, Dad, you should have told me.
Archie, we're going. You know, if I bring drugs into this house, it's the end of the world. But if it's family, well, no problem.
Oh, no, Jay, I don't think that. Look, I shouldn't have accused you. Sorry.
You need to get your house in order. Let's go.
I don't even know where to begin.
Thought you'd be with Freya.
Oh, she never stabbed me in the back.
But I owe you the truth, Mum, I know.
6 years, Jamie. 6 years I rotted in that prison. You were just some selfish, vindictive, spoilt little rich boy who had everything he ever wanted.
I wanted you. OK, I wanted a mum. I wanted to feel loved.
So you had me locked up? Huh. Seems fair.
The summer holidays when I was 16. I came home to find that you were engaged to some guy that I'd never even heard of. You were like a different person. You were happy, for one. And Richard was awesome. I thought just maybe we could be like a normal family.
Richard was a clown. You don't know what you're talking about.
Then one night I couldn't sleep. So I came downstairs for a drink from the kitchen, but you and Graham were in there, talking about how gullible Richard was. All you wanted was his name on some paperwork, and he'd take the fall for the property scam that you were running.
None of that was about you.
It was. You just never even considered what it was doing to me. You used me to reel him in, to create this illusion of family life, and I fell for it as well. No mum would mess with their kids' feelings like that as if they didn't even matter. So I called the police. As soon as I realised how much trouble you were in, I regretted it almost instantly. But then it was too late.
You don't know what prison's like. It changes people.
We've all changed since then. It's where we are now that matters. Graham's trying to destroy that, and we can't let that happen.
Grandma, guess who won at apple bobbing?
Well, there wasn't really a winner.
Me, I won.
Well done, darling.
Right, come on, you, bath time.
Grandma, can you read me a story later? Because I really like it when you do all those voices.
I'd love that, sweetheart.
She adores you.
She's a remarkable little girl.
Look at us. A family for the first time. That's all I've ever wanted. We can't lose all this over mistakes we made years ago, Mum.
I'm sorry I accused you of stitching me up.
Seriously, if I wanted to watch someone humiliate themselves, I'd just look at Noah's wonky haircut. Face crack, he smiled. So, what do you do for fun around here?
Nothing. I'm stuck minding the place. Not exactly fun.
I'd like to buy these, please.
Dad, you should have said something to me.
I didn't want to be a burden. I hated feeling so weak.
Yeah, but I could have helped.
If I'm really honest, I feel ashamed, especially after what happened to Jimmy.
Jimmy? What, the brownies? Oh, Dad. Dad!
I feel terrible about it. I promise you, I never meant to cause any fuss. I can't bear the thought of you being disappointed in me.
Oh, no, Dad, I'm not. I mean, I'm surprised, but... Is that what there is?
Yeah.
Well, first things first. We need to get rid of it.
Do I look like a skeleton? Well, black hair's very slim and...
Not even close, Sam. Another drink will sharpen me up.
It's all right, this. I've been to better parties. I'm not having a family in that. Pretty cool. I'm gonna throttle most of them. His family, I suppose. Till murder's legal, you're stuck with him. It feels nice being part of something. I mean, the water's around even after what we did to Lydia.
Well, like Sam said, for blood.
I'm not. They only forgave us because they think we're family. Do you think it'd be different if they knew? They've been over this. Sam made it clear we can stay as long as we're not hiding anything else. I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, but you need to stop that because you've got nothing to worry about. All I'll worry about is the heart, and you, I've got plenty of that.
You know, now we're not on the run. Can we hang around for a bit?
Is that what you want?
Yeah, it is.
You'll get bored.
Just sheep and idle gossip for miles.
I'm sure I'll think of something to pass the time.
Just adding the finishing touch. Done.
How do I look?
Like a hag, so no different. Surprised you even let me do this. You're normally well into your looks.
I can let my hair down. You know, reveal my inner hag. With the right person, anyway.
I'm honoured. Hang on. Think one more wart and you'll be perfect. What are you doing?
Oh, I thought, is that not what you wanted?
You should go.
Seriously?
Yeah, this was a mistake.
I feel like I should say a few words.
Oh, Dad, it's not a funeral. Come on, get on with it. Coast is clear.
Of course.
Come on.
I'm sorry I caused trouble between you and Jay.
I'm more worried about Nicola.
Honesty, that's the best policy. I'll explain what happened. I'm sure she'll be reasonable.
It's Nicola I'm talking about. You've been a bit quiet, even for you.
Sorry, I'm trying to work out my next move.
Listen, Kim has been a huge part of your life. It would be such a shame to end things on a sour note.
She's jealous. She doesn't like being told no.
Well, if you want to work things out with her, then I would understand. I know how much she means to you, and I don't want to get in the way of anything.
My relationship with Kim has to change. We can't go on as we are.
As long as you're sure.
Oh, I'm sure. I can focus on living my own life now. With you.
Well, after refusing to get in, she's now refusing to get out of the bath.
She's headstrong.
And the rest?
What I said earlier, that you're no son of mine, I didn't mean it. It was in the heat of the moment. But this isn't something I can just get over.
Okay, I'm not that person anymore. I've grown up, and having you back in my life means everything to me.
It's gonna take a while to trust you again. I mean, today's been especially brutal, but that wasn't all down to you.
Is it about time? I better go rescue Andrew. Thank you.
What do you want?
I just came to see how you are. I mean, things were pretty full on earlier.
Nothing I can't handle.
You and Jamie smooth things over then?
He's family. We'll get there. So, did Graham stick around after I left?
Mm-hmm. He was with that vet. They seemed pretty tight. Look, he was bang out of order. And you can't let him get away with this.
I have no intention of it. If Graham has any sense, he'd run, and run fast. Because every mistake he's ever made is about to catch up with him.
Well, it is Halloween and Abe is about to put the Frighteners on David. We're in Coronation Street next. And if you've missed any of our new series of Doc Martin, the series so far is now available for catch-up on ITV Hub.